Hey guys, welcome to a new video. My name is Jason. Thanks for watching the channel. Now I've got a special treat for you guys today. We're on a road trip at the Canyonlands National Park, and I thought I'd take this brand new fridge from ICECO along with us. This is the VL60 Pro Series, a whole new line from ICECO, and they are awesome. They got a ton of features, but stunning surroundings here. If you have never been out to Utah and seen these national parks, they're absolutely beautiful. Let's go ahead and take a look really quick down here. I'll show you what it looks like. Now this is the Colorado River overlook. It's a 4x4 trail you can take, but it is just stunning. Huge cliffs all the way down. Colorado River running down through there. Just take it in. Absolutely beautiful. Wouldn't want to fall down this cliff. Now if you guys haven't been out to the Utah National Parks, they are absolutely stunning. You got Zions, you got Arches, got Bryce and Canyonlands, and well, they're just beautiful. Anyway, if you guys want to learn more about this fridge, stay tuned. We're going to dive into the details about the fridge and everything that I love about it. Thanks for watching. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about it. Well guys, hopefully you enjoyed that difference in footage. Really enjoyed that road trip. You guys have heard about the VL series from ICECO. They're excellent, excellent fridges. Well, the VL Pro just adds to that. The first thing I'll talk about is the power input. So a lot of times in the past, I had to orient the fridge just so the power plugs would be convenient to where I'm plugging them in. Well, the VL Pro series comes with a DC input on the front and on the back. You no longer have to rotate it or move it around a certain way. You can just plug it in the front or plug it in the back, so whatever works best for you. The second thing that stood out to me a ton on this trip was the lid. What's awesome about this lid is it just snaps right off. It's got two hinges, super durable, insulated, but it pops right off and it opens either way. Excellent design. I was just smiling when I saw this. I just have to give the engineer credit, whoever came up with this. Amazing design for a fridge lid. Why is that amazing? Well, sometimes you don't have much room. I mean, this is a big fridge, so the lid can't open up all the way. So you go to open up and it's stuck like this, right? So you have to hold it with one hand and then you have to reach in, or you can't get the basket out. So instead of having to remove it completely out of the vehicle, you just pop the lid off and take the basket out, right? So that was awesome. The other thing that's hard with a lid sometimes is you have to orient the fridge in a way so the lid opens up the proper way. Well, if the lid opens up either way, you no longer have to worry about what way the fridge is sitting. Pretty awesome, these two features. I'll go ahead and talk a little bit more about the other features in this video, but you know, if you have a VL series fridge, you're gonna see what the differences are. And if you're looking to purchase an ICECO, you may wanna go for the best of the best. This is the VL Pro series. They have many different sizes. They have the 45, the 60. I believe they have an 80 dual and a 90 dual. Just huge fridges. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a closer look at this fridge. We're going to talk about power consumption. We're going to talk about the other specs. I'm going to show you inside. I'm going to show you how it fits some food. And let's go ahead and take a deeper dive. So this is everything you get in the box. This comes with a 12-volt accessory power cable. Comes with an AC power cable that plugs in the wall. You get the owner's manual that talks about a 5-year warranty on the Secop compressor and a 1-year warranty on the entire fridge. You get a toolkit with some extra stainless screws for installing the handle and the protective corners, and you get a spare drain plug. Let's go ahead and start with the exterior dimensions. It is going to be about 30 inches wide, 18 inches tall, 19 inches deep. Looking on this side of the fridge, you have a nice durable handle with a metal grab. It has a nice grip. The other thing that's nice is it comes up and it won't go past this point, so it won't squeeze your hand between the fridge and the handle. Down here you have your additional DC socket power in. So looking at this side of the fridge, you have another handle. You have some venting for the compressor, and you have the control panel. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the control panel. One thing I like to do is show the control panel while the fridge is running and also do a sound test. Let's go ahead and take care of those. You can see the battery protection is set on low. It's on eco mode and the compressor is running, so this light is illuminated. It's currently 66 degrees inside the fridge because I just barely turned this on, but if you push it once, you can see what it's currently set at, and you can adjust the temperature by pushing up or down. Very simple, easy to use. Let's go ahead and do a sound test. I'm going to put my mic right up next to the fridge so you can hear what it sounds like. Now I'm going to move my mic about 3 feet away so you can hear what it sounds like. Looking inside, you can see there's 60 liters of storage, very large open area. There's no divider, it's all one temperature. It's metal lined, so the evaporative coils go along the top and they come in contact with the metal here, and that just does great for energy efficiency. Plastic lined fridges have slightly less energy efficiency because the coils have to go through the plastic to cool the inside. When you have a metal fridge, it's great. Removable basket. The basket does two things. It protects the bottom of the fridge. If you drop something, it'll hit the basket instead, because this will dent, this stuff here. The other thing that's great for the basket, because these fridges are heavy, you have all this food in this basket, you can just take the basket out, move the fridge, and then put the basket in. The basket's also great if you have a spill or if you need to clean up. You just take the basket out, wipe up whatever you need to, and then put it back in. There is a drain plug right over here, like I showed in the beginning of the video. Excellent feature for this fridge. It just pops right out. You can kind of rinse it down a little bit. I wouldn't go crazy on the water, but if you do need to wipe it out or drain something that's spilled, it will go through the plug on the bottom instead of having to like tip the whole fridge on its side. So good feature there. One thing that I like about this fridge is it has a really nice rubber gasket. It's not foam, it's actually rubber, and the lid is fairly insulated, pretty thick. Now the reason the VL series and the VL Pro series are so efficient is because this 2-inch thick wall, completely insulated all the way around. Very thick walls, good insulated lid, you get excellent energy efficiency. Let's go ahead and show you how things fit in here, what will fit on this side, what will fit on this side, so you can get an idea of how big this really is. So when I put this stuff in here, you can see truly how massive this fridge is. Easily could fit 4 milk jugs with tons of space to spare on top and around the sides. Great purpose for over here would be maybe 18 eggs or a dozen eggs. You could stack at least 2 of these high. Let's go ahead and grab a few other things. Okay, so testing this area up here, I did put a soda can here. It does seem to be fine. You could put mini soda cans up here. The other thing I tested were these smaller Gatorade bottles. It does hit the lid, so it does not close fully with the Gatorade up here. So soda works fine, Gatorade no. Water bottles laying down would work fine as well. One last thing that I'd want to talk about with having a fridge like this is you want to make sure you have a refrigerator thermometer so that you can see exactly what the temperature is inside the fridge. All these fridges, they're pretty accurate on the display, but it's good to know what the exact temperature is, so you just purchase one of these. I'll have one of these products linked below in the video description so you can purchase one. They're fairly inexpensive. Basically what this does is it'll tell you what the current temperature is inside your fridge, and if it's in this red area, it's too warm for your food to be safe. You want it in the pink area for refrigeration, and you want it in these 2 settings for freezing. So a very accurate way to see what temperature is inside the fridge. And I like to set this just right in the middle somewhere. You can see the current thermometer for the fridge is over here. So whatever it's on the display, this is the temperature. So it's going to be a little warmer up here. It's going to be a little colder down here. So this is a good average. So if you want to put this anywhere and see what the exact temperature is, that's what these are great for. Let's go ahead and talk about the power consumption numbers for the ICECO VL60 Pro. At idle, it pulls 1.5 watts. Eco mode pulls 37 watts. And max mode averages 58 watts. Now, they'll never really pull this amount of power unless the compressor is running all the time. So I'll get people all the time that message me and say, hey, it says it pulls 37 watts on eco mode. Why is your power consumption so little? Well, it's because the compressor actually cycles on and it cycles off. So let's go ahead and talk about more in depth about how power consumption works, and I'll show you the test results for 70 degrees ambient and 85 degrees ambient. So during the 70 degree ambient test, I ran the fridge for 56 hours and it pulled 0.50 kilowatt hours. That translates to 500 watt hours. So if we take the 500 watt hours and divide it by the total time of 56 hours of the test, that gives us an average of 8.9 watts power usage, or 0.67 amp hours every hour. So that's what you can use to estimate the power usage at 70 degrees ambient. That's not really realistic for a summer trip, so I like to test the fridge at 85 degrees as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at those numbers. Throughout the 85 degree ambient test, it ran for 21 hours. It pulled 0.356 kilowatt hours, or 356 watt hours, and that averaged over that duration to be 16.9 watts. That also translates to be about 1.3 amp hours. So you can see both these tests are very efficient, just like the standard VL series. Okay guys, I thought a great way to finish the end of the video would just be to compare the VL series to the VL Pro series. So I'm just going to kind of compare a little bit of the differences between the two so you can know which one that you'll want to go for. Now this is the VL45. This is the fridge that I've always recommended to my viewers. It comes in at a great price point for what it is. It has the reliable Secop BD35F compressor, very efficient, durable, rugged. This is basically, $200, $300 cheaper, sometimes even more than anything you're going to get from Dometic and from ARB or Engel. So looking at the features of this fridge, everything that's in this fridge is in this fridge. The only difference that I like more about the VL series are the handles on the side. I love how slim and compact these metal handles are. So I'm going to say that I do like the handles on the VL series more. So looking at the VL Pro series, you have 4 things that stick out as complete differences between this one, kind of upgrades, right? So the VL Pro comes with the awesome lid design. So I've talked about earlier in the video, I love how it opens from both sides. It's completely removable. You can flip it around. Great design on the lid. I definitely see that as a benefit to the Pro series. The second thing that's great about this upgrade is it has the 2 power inputs, so the power input on this side and on the back, so you're able to power it from both sides, not have to flip your fridge around. I have had to move this around sometimes because the power cord won't reach, so this one you won't have to worry about that. The next upgrade would be the 2 USB ports that come on the Pro series. The VL series do not have USB ports, so if you're looking for convenience to charge your cell phone or maybe run a USB device, this will do it just by plugging it in. And the last major difference would be that the Pro series comes with the drain plug inside. I think that's a great option as well, because for this, it's really hard to get anything out. Like if there's water in here, you have to kind of tip it upside down. These are heavy fridges, and the less movement that you have to do, the better. So having a drain plug is a pretty awesome feature for the Pro series. So those are the differences. Like I said, do like the handles a little bit more on this one. If you're looking to purchase either one, you can't go wrong with either one, but if you want more convenience, the Pro series definitely offers that. They both have the same compressor. Both of these, the 45 and the 60, come with the Secop BD35F compressor. So very similar power efficiencies and power consumption on both these models. Hopefully you guys found this information helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the review and the comparison between these two models. I just try to provide the best information that I can so that you guys are educated and know which fridge that you guys should buy. If you guys have any questions or comments about this fridge or any others, feel free to leave a comment in the description below. Always happy to answer you guys' questions. Now, I recently launched a website. I have a 12-volt fridge buyer's guide on that website that not only gives you a ton of information on how to start using one of these fridges, how to power it, and the differences between the models, but it also provides discount codes that are available for any ICECO product. We're going to get some other discount codes for other fridge brands, but right now I have one for ICECO. So if you guys want a discount on ICECO, just go ahead and check the video description below, and you can head to my website to get those discount codes. I'll also pin a comment in this video about the discount code and how you can get it for these fridges. Well, That's about everything I want to talk about. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys found all this information helpful. Until we see you next time, thanks for watching.